field here. Three. Sixth over.
Bat like this for the next 5 overs, it could be a very different game.
Good single there taken. Both men off to a really good start. They've certainly gone at this total with real intent, Matt. They've got the exact start that they would like.
Yes, Lionel Janssen is that sort of player. He plays his shots from ball one. He entertains, or he gets on with it. And Stephen is a lovely touch player also. So between the two of them, it's quite a cocktail for entertainment if it lasts.
Certainly no sign of it being broken just yet. 39 now without loss. We're in the 6th over. Ahmed Schmidt from the Clontarf end. In he comes. Nicely played by Doheny, just opening the face of the bat and running it into the gully area. You guys have a bit of a love affair with this trophy.
Well, I suppose we have. We're last year's winners. It's not with us very long. This competition goes back to 2012. I was on the board of Cricket Ireland at the time, and it was felt there was a need to relate to the lesser clubs rather than the premier clubs throughout the country. So perhaps as a throwback to the Irish Junior Cup of many decades ago, it was decided to launch the National Cup. So 2012 was the first year it was contested, and Muckamore being the winners. Malahide winners the following season. Then Kerry.
Yeah, remember that well. And Rush back here again, and back here on force. Really good start this by Rush. This is the National Cup final between Laois and Rush cricket clubs. Earlier on this morning, Rush won the toss. I must admit I thought they were going to bat, but they didn't. They put Laois in, and how I was proven wrong and how right they were. They got off to a tremendous start. Rush having Laois in all sorts of bother, as you say, at 75, I think it was, for 8.
I suppose conditions were conducive to the ball swinging about. It was cloudy, overcast and uncertain, and the weather has brightened up since, but now it's cloudy again, so I think conditions might be in the favour of seam bowling. Just as we say that, spin is coming into the game.
Yeah.
On the sitting end now, Rashid Faraj.
Bringing himself on early in the day, the Laois skipper. Here comes Rashid. Nicely played by Janssen, just looking to pierce that gap really between point and gully. Not quite succeeding on this occasion. It's been a slightly unusual year, Matt, you'd have to say. You get to the final of the National Cup, and yet your league form hasn't been great.
That's true. We've been very inconsistent. There are occasions when we looked rather good, and there are occasions when we looked rather ordinary. So we are at the wrong end of our division, and it's just something about it that there's being an imbalance there. I think we are better than our league position suggests.
It's a tight single, well run by Stephen Doheny, getting great applause there from his teammates. It's a good 2. Sorry, Matt, you were saying?
That's just our season has been topsy-turvy, and I think Laois might agree they're in a similar position in their division.
Absolutely. As are Marion, who were here yesterday. It's
most peculiar cup finalists and
yes,
for struggling.
Absolutely, yeah, but as we all know, that's cricket and that's the way it goes. But, you know, what must be enormously encouraging for all involved in Rush Cricket Club is the emergence of just an enormously talented group of youngsters coming through your ranks, Matt.
Yes, we're quite pleased the way things have gone. Next, on Tuesday of the coming week, we have an under-15 team travelling to Killyclooney in the All-Ireland semi-final. And we find that something to look forward to. We've some great kids. We have 3 under-13 teams, and we never had so many good underage players.
Well, I had the pleasure earlier on this summer of going away with the Leinster under-13 boys over to that terrific Taunton Festival, where Leinster were crowned champions, and that's no mean feat when you look at the quality of the opposition that they encountered. But certainly what helped Leinster no end was the 3 Rush boys. Tremendous young lads.
Yes. We have great promise for those kids, and we see a great future, and they're all here today watching.
Yeah. Saw them here early this morning. Very good for them to be watching cricket. It's where they learn so much. Rush, really good start this. 42 for naught. We're in the 8th over. Good shot from Janssen. Been really impressed with him, Matt. Just his level of intent, right as you say, from the first ball, just straight into it.
Yes, he certainly plays his shots, and he is entertaining. I think we've a no ball here as well.
Oh, talking about entertaining.
Yes,
the crowds love this.
No, he's not on strike, but Stephen will play his
Stephen
shot
will
here.
certainly go after this.
Looks promising for 4.
Yeah. Good shot from Stephen Doheney. It's another 4 to the total. Rush now 46 without loss. We're at the start of the 8th over. Lionel Janssen on 30.
This is Lionel's 10th season with us, would you believe? He's been such a success.
Oh, he's
We're
fantastic.
delighted to continue him.
Yeah.
He was captain of Pearl in Cape Town some years ago, and he has been an absolute gem to us in developing our youth players.
Oh, he's become just a great Russian. Yeah, absolutely,
Yes,
he is.
Part of the furniture.
Yeah, big time. Good delivery there. Doheney just playing it a little early, I think.
It looked like a slower ball.
Yes, it was a slower ball. Doheney just got on top of it a little quick. Schmidt bowling well here, just varying his pace nicely. Just throughout the first innings, Matt, we were talking with a number of men from Laois Cricket Club, and it's a wonderful achievement on their part to get to this very major cup final. And when you think that they've won back-to-back Senior 2 Cup finals as well, it's terrific for a club such as Laois.
Yes, they have a cup tradition, and they are seriously competitive. You could say parallels with Fingal size of
absolutely.
recent years.
Yeah.
They make a score and they scrap hard for it.
Yeah,
They
and
make you fight all the way.
nothing wrong with that. Many men's teams are Rush fielding now, Matt?
4.
4, very good, yeah.
Going quite well at the moment.
Plenty of underage cricket,
Yes.
loads of it.
It's the abundance of boys, in particular under 13 and 15, is rather encouraging. And of course, this is an ongoing thing. You can't assume that will continue year after year. It's about investing in your schools, your contacts there, and coaching in the schoolyard.
Yeah.
We believe it has worked for us for many years, and it's about occupying their attention and ensuring they have an outlet. We have oodles of cricket, and many of these younger players, of course, playing in our adult teams as well.
That's the way it should be. Certainly it's a cradle for all that's great in youth cricket, Rush Cricket Club. Great club, great sense of community down there, and I think the general feeling, though, Matt, among the sort of cricketing fraternity is we'd love to see Rush get back up to Division 1 in the next couple of years.
It's certainly an ambition. It isn't going to happen this year. Yes, we have youthful players improving all the time, and I think it's more likely in the next 2 or 3 seasons than it has been for a while. We've spent a number of seasons in Division 2, and yes, we have the aspiration to be back in Division 1. We know we can mix it with many of the teams in Division 1 at the moment, as we play them in cup competitions.
Yes, absolutely, and play and do ever so well in the competitions you mentioned, and 50 up for Rush now. They've got off to a gallop. Lionel Jansen, Stephen Doheny. Full toss. Let's put that down the ground. You won't stop that, I don't think. No, gallops away. Another 4 to the total. Stephen moving on to 21. Rush on to 55. Yeah, this has been a terrific start on the part of Rush. So what happens in the club, Matt, over the winter months?
Well,
anything happen on the outfield at all?
No, we're strictly cricket.
You're
we
strictly
have no
cricket,
other
yeah.
complications like other sports to contend with. It's just we put the pitch to bed in the end of September and watch it, nurture it throughout the winter and prepare it for spring use again.
Yeah.
And our players will play all sorts of other sports.
Yeah, as they should. Particularly good to see the youngsters getting involved in as many different sports as they can. I think that's the secret to a successful young cricketer. Get involved in lots of different sports and enjoy them all. Nicely played. Just classic forward defensive. Pushed back to the bowler. I was thinking when I was looking at Shahid there, wondering how many years has he been playing in Rush now? It's
I have the numbers with me, but it's substantial.
Yeah.
And Mr. Gull as well, and between the two of them, it would be fair to call them near veterans.
Oh, absolutely.
But oodles of experience at a very high level.
Oh, terrific.
In
Oh,
Pakistan.
Sure. Oh, sure.
Shahid's club was Karachi Blues.
Yeah.
And he played at the very top level for
Yes.
many seasons.
Yeah.
Indeed, he held a batting partnership record that stood for decades with a test player from Pakistan for the 9th wicket, I believe.
Is that right?
Yes.
Didn't realise that. Okay.
Hundreds for the 9th wicket was a record that stood for years.
Yeah. Of course, a great friend Shahid is of the great Kamal Merchant as well. Those two boys are great friends.
They certainly are. It's great to see them at each other's matches and cheering each other on.
Yeah, of course it is.
It's a community, you know.
Absolutely, and long may it remain that way. 63 without loss. Off at a gallop. Well under the 100 mark now. 9 overs gone. It's the National Cup final between Rush Cricket Club and Laois Cricket Club. Nicely played. Great to see so many out in support of the club today, Matt. It's fantastic.
This is a day for the mamas and the papas and the granddads.
And why shouldn't it be? Exactly.
Exactly, yeah.
Great bit of fielding there. Terrific bit of fielding. I think that was Johnny Yashin. Well done to Johnny. Fielding in the gully there. I know Johnny, he's the only man with a white cap. The call is no. The call is correct. Yeah, a great day for the club, Matt. Any final is a special occasion.
Just looking around the crowd, I can't see too many left who aren't here today from the club. You know?
Yeah.
Younger brothers and sisters and granddads.
Yeah, and I'm delighted to see so many from Laois here as well. And I saw a number of little girls and boys with their posters that they'd made. They'd obviously done that at home during the week with Come On Laois. Fantastic, lovely.
It's a big occasion for all clubs, and it's only right that it should be remembered.
Absolutely.
And I have to say, facilities in Clontarf today are absolutely superb.
I was going to talk to you about that. I don't know whether you get a chance to another good quality shot. That might go the whole way. I think it will go the whole way. The shot is go Steo. Stephen Doherty, terrific young cricketer.
Just short of his 18th birthday.
Yeah. Coming up very shortly. He's got to be one of the young guns now that have got to lead your drive into Division 1, you know?
Yes, with such talent, it
Yes.
has to be in the higher divisions.
Yeah. Nicely tucked to deep square leg for another 2 to the total. So when does the season draw to a close in Rush, Matt? Are you getting towards very much the back end of it?
We are. The next fortnight we'll see it finished.
Yeah.
The first team will finish next weekend. They have a double header away against Malahide on Saturday, and on Sunday we have a home game against Balbriggan, which was scheduled to be today, but for obvious reasons couldn't be played today.
Yeah.
So we will know our fate next Sunday evening, how our season ends.
Okay.
Our other teams go on a little bit longer into the second week in September, and thereafter we hope to stage, if we succeed in the semi-final of the All-Ireland, we would hope to be playing an All-Ireland under-15 final on a Saturday in mid-September.
I have to say I've always enjoyed those underage All-Ireland games. They're just fantastic, Matt. They're what?
Yep.
It's cricket at its rawest, at its purest, and change of bowling. It's a good shot from Lionel. Usama Reyes into the attack, but immediately Janssen puts him to the sword. Really good shot. I was saying I love those underage All-Irelands.
Yes.
In my own club, we've been lucky down the years in YM to be involved in a few, and it's such a great day for the club. And
it's great to see your kids pit their talents against opposition they wouldn't normally meet. They get to know each other at Leinster level, but when it comes to interregional stuff, they don't often meet. So the pride of the North or the Northern Cricket Union versus the Leinster best is a great day out.
it certainly is. And without sounding patronising, I can tell you it'll take a good side to beat that Rush under-15 side.
We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah, but cricket is a funny game.
Sure
It
is.
has a way of biting you when you least expect it.
I suppose yesterday was a clear indication.
Absolutely.
Would
They
have
were-
come in as red hot favourites.
Massively red-hot favourites. I mean, we played Marion on Friday night, Matt, and, you know, we gave them an old-fashioned hiding, and I don't mean that in
I believe so.
a
Yes.
derogatory sense, but it was just the way the balls fell, and we won very comfortably, and I couldn't see them because with their league position, which is tricky as well, but they came out yesterday and they were only fabulous.
That's great.
And a masterclass from John Anderson and Dom Joyce, two great Marion men. And they, right from the off, they were terrific. Well done to Marion Cricket Club. Bob Kerr, All-Ireland champions. And well done to Stephen Doherty. Enjoyed that shot.
Lofted drive through cover.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a good shot, that.
Past the halfway stage now.
Yes, indeed, yeah. And only 10 overs in. I think if Laois are going to try and break this partnership, they're going to have to do the mixing and matching, Matt. They're going to have to, you know, chop and change and try all sorts of things.
They certainly need a breakthrough soon.
Yeah. That completes the over. 79 without loss now. got a little brighter. I was worried there about 10 minutes ago, Matt.
Yes.
It had just, cloud cover had really swooped in.
The forecast was for an improving day, but cloud has returned. No threat of rain, but just cover. And in this country, we take anything for granted. Cloud can be associated with a good old-fashioned downpour. We've had such a mixed season this year.
Yeah, absolutely.
From the Calester end now, and East City.
Yeah, you mentioned there earlier on Clontarf Cricket Club, and I mean, they're a wonderful club for hosting such a big occasion.
Fantastic.
Yesterday and today, and the place just looks a picture. Great wicket, great outfield.
Yep.
It's everything you want in a cricket club, really.
It puts huge demands on your membership, all the work that's behind the scenes that needs to be done, and we are in great debt to Clontarf Cricket Club for what they've done over the years.
Yeah, and as you say, you know, the resource that is being asked to give of the time, it's all volunteerism.
Yes.
You know, and
that's what Irish cricket's all about.
Absolutely. Every club needs more and more people to get involved and help out. And for those of you watching the live stream, the live broadcast today, if you're watching Irish cricket, bit of a loose shot there. If you're watching Irish cricket for the first time, it's great to have you, and if you want to take up the sport, there's so many clubs around the country now that would love to see you come through their doors. 81 without loss after 11. We're in the middle of the 12th over.
Yes, Lionel got off to a flying start. Now Stephen has surpassed him.
Yeah. Tell you what both batsmen have done very well, Matt, is they've pierced the field well right from the off, you know.
Yes.
It's so easy to hit a fine shot to a fielder. But
as they say, rotating the strike, keep the
Absolutely.
scoreboard ticking over.
Absolutely.
And boundaries come.
Absolutely. Big day in Croker today.
Yes, I hope we haven't taken from the crowd.
I hope
Although
not.
Fergus is here, I'm sure he's tempted
absolutely.
to be in the other place.
Oh, of course he is.
Yes.
He sure is.
Of course, Dublin would be favourites there, but
Yeah, they'll be red hot favourites. But then a Dublin Kerry semi-final is a real special occasion. Well run. Nicely played again. Driven square out to sort of a very deep point. End of the over. 85 without loss. Not sure whether I asked you or not. Did you get a chance to get down here yesterday? Did you see any of the...
I wasn't. I was keeping an eye on our seconds and thirds, wishing them well. I commuted a wee bit just to... presidents have to go about.
Absolutely. Of course they do.
And thankfully they both had wins and they were
good.
happy with the outcome and are in contention for their respective leagues. So
very good.
these are interesting days.
Yeah. What division do your seconds and thirds play in?
Division 6 and Division 11.
Okay.
It's quite a distance apart, but
Yeah.
they're thereabouts.
Yeah. Very good. Many of the youngsters that you speak of playing on those teams now?
The thirds in particular, yeah.
Okay.
Quite a
young side?
more youth than experience there, which
Okay,
is
yeah.
promising. And
Yeah.
at a level when they're well capable of taking care of themselves, you know.
Yeah.
And they graduate obviously to the higher teams as you can see, like Dean at 17 years of age here today, and Stephen.
I thought Dino bowled really well today.
Yep. He was on 4 wickets when he had to come off under the age rule.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, I'm sure he was.
I mean, he was delighted with his age at that stage.
Yeah, he bowled beautifully. Dean did. He just bowled full.
Yes,
bowled a full length.
Swings the ball just enough.
Yeah.
To make it interesting.
As you say, pitched it up. Seemed to be the key both yesterday and today. It was pitched up deliveries that took the wickets.
Two batsmen keeping pace, almost 41 and 40 at this stage.
Yeah, slightly unusual, but one is not going to be outdone by the other. That's the way of it. It's a quiet Laois side. There's not much. No. They need a wicket, and they need it quickly.
What does it say after a long stand? Get me one, and it brings the second one.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and that's exactly what Laois will be hoping for. The old 1 brings 2, brings 3. 86 without loss. Doheny on strike.
Heatley just looking at the apartments nearby. God, if I lived there, I'd spend my time on that balcony.
I'll tell you, Matt. Do you see you can see the middle one there. I visions myself quaffing the finest of Sauvignon Blanc. Open another one there, love. You'd be sitting there and have the old fish and chips brought out to you on a Saturday evening, Matt. All will be well in the world.
Beats work.
I'll tell you. Beautiful though, and it's one of my favourite grounds, Malahide, or Clontarf, should I say. Just love it. Always love coming out here.
Of course, YMCA has its overlooking.
We do, and
balconies as well.
I think they've been such an addition to the ground, Matt.
Lovely,
they
lovely,
really have.
Yeah.
I remember when they were first built, and it took me a while to get my head around it, looking at balconies overlooking Claremont Road, and but I'm so used.
Misfield results in 2 there, but
yeah, I think it was a spinning ball. He just misjudged the spin. I suppose there's a number of grounds when you think of Merrion as well.
Yes.
The old Hazeldean Apartments, and then now there's, I don't know whether you've been down there of late. Another 4. I was saying, have you been down to Merrion of late? Have you seen the new apartment blocks?
Yes, impressive place.
They are, yeah.
And the new score box there.
Oh, it's lovely.
And
I love it.
Of course, the clubhouse.
Yeah, fantastic, yeah.
The most improved ground.
Yeah.
And facilities.
Yeah, it's lovely.
In Leicester cricket.
Yeah, it's lovely. Should be another 4. Back-to-back 4s.
And there's 50.
Yeah, and great round of applause from the large Rush contingent. They wave, they clap. Rightly so too. He has been fantastic right from the off. Lionel Janssen. He is 50 not out. Rush are 96 without loss. Make that 97 without loss now. There's father of a fine young cricketer, captain of the Irish under-15s, who were away in Jersey, I think it was.
That's right. Yes, Neil is captain of his country, delighted with the honour, and we are.
Absolutely.
Took a tidy stumping here today too.
Yeah, he did, yeah.
I believe it was a gruelling week. It was
Oh.
bakingly hot for the kids. And
I don't know, have you ever been to Jersey,
I have,
Matt?
yeah.
That's coming at us. It didn't quite middle it.
Might just about goes for forward in front of us. We were nearly run over there.
I don't mean to be rude, Matt. It was you rather than me, son.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Three fielders converging in different directions, and it still went for four.
Yeah. And that's the 100 up. $102 now. About to commence the 15th over.
Very comfortable there, man.
Thanks, Alan. Let's do the rush, man.
It's Doheny on strike. He's on 42. He remains on 42. Yeah, I was just mentioning the under-15s were over in Jersey, and apparently it was sweltering. Beautiful conditions. It's a lovely little. Well, it is a little island.
Isn't it a climate we all need for cricket?
No, I'll tell you. Wouldn't you kill for it? Oh, slightly rash shot.
Mm-hmm. But luckily he didn't lift his back
No,
foot.
exactly. Yeah.
Didn't look pretty.
No. I think he was counting. He was cloud counting. No need to cloud count there. Another glorious extra cover drive. 46 now, Doheny. 106 rush.
There's some senior members of Rush passing by in front of us.
Absolutely. The heavyweights.
God, they let anyone on television now, man. Doesn't even know his own name.
Nicely played. Well run. I thought for one split second.
Just a bit hurried.
Yeah, I thought for one split second there had the potential for a run out, but not at all. Very comfortable in the end.
As Donny moves within 3 of his 50.
Yeah. As you say, they've been pretty much level pegging right throughout the innings. Janssen on strike. Certainly got to be 2 there. No. Doing the rush field or doing the leash fielding a disservice.
Yes, the fielder moved very quickly.
He did, yeah, did very well indeed.
After 15 overs, Rush had scored 108 without loss. Lionel Janssen is 56 not out. Stephen Doheny 47 not out.
Here's one of the great photographers over there to our right, Matt.
Joe Curtis, yeah.
Great man.
A legend in Fingal.
That's shot of the day for me. Beautiful cricket shot.
Identified the length very quickly and straight drive.
Yeah. Armand Schmidt coming back into the attack, but being met with a rather rampant Lionel Janssen. He's on form, Russia on form. It's just a single. Joe's been snapping for a few years now, Matt.
He has, yeah. I spoke to him earlier. He was down slightly further and he was getting very upset. A fielder got in the way of 2 wickets as they fell.
Yes, yeah.
And then the glare off the windscreens of the cars, he had to move to a better spot. And he hasn't budged since. And he has some good shots from where he is now.
Nicely played. That should be Stephen's 4. Come back.
And there's 50.
That's Stephen Doheney's 50. He raises the bat. Very well made 50. Odd runs needed now, Matt. You'd have to say it's looking.
The word ominous comes to mind.
It does, I'm afraid. Yeah. What Laois would give for a couple of wickets now. It's got to be a wide delivery, surely. Umpire Aidan Seaver. Laois would want to strike quickly now to avoid the National Cup, heading back to Rush Cricket Club. Rush in a strong position now. Rush going ever so well, 119 without loss. Another wide delivery. See Dick Forrest walking past us, a great cricket man, a great leprechaun cricket man.
That's right. In a former life, Clontarf, followed by Phoenix.
Phoenix, absolutely, yeah. Will it go? Will it go? Will it go? No, it won't.
Fair to say a player of our vintage, Heathley.
Yes, absolutely, Matt, yeah. Thought he might be out with Clontarf first today, who are playing in North County.
True.
A game they have to win the league, but they're all out for 62.
So I believe, which is not a score to defend in any ground.
No.
It's a worry.
No. I think I can say with some degree of authority they won't be winning that game.
Barring a miracle.
Yeah, exactly. Give you an update. North County are 40 for 4, so they need 26 runs to win.
Yes, I suppose Laois have no alternative but to ring the changes now and hope for a breakthrough.
Absolutely, yeah. Look, it's been a great achievement on there. Oh. Hands on the head. He's still got the hands on the head. Still have them. Will they come down? They're still on the head. Let's get them down, son. Down they come. Yeah. just a good bowler, this lad.
That's 2 dot balls.
Yeah. "27 runs needed. It's going to take a near miracle now. And there's the first breakthrough. Yeah. This guy's bowled well. It's just...
Where was he earlier?
That's exactly what I was thinking, Matt. Where was he earlier? First 2 deliveries were very useful. And
It looked to me like Lionel may have played on
yes,
there.
I think he may have, yeah. But it was a good delivery nonetheless.
Yes.
No. Tremendous knock there from Lionel Janssen.
So that goal coming in next.
Yeah. Another great cricketer, this man.
Tall man.
Yeah, very
elegant to watch.
Yeah. Massively correct. There's another great cricket man to our right, Matt, President of Cricket Ireland.
Henry, yes.
Yeah. Doing a terrific job, he is as well.
Yes.
At every ground and...
Every function, every
yeah,
final.
tremendous, yeah, tremendous.
A fine cricketer in his day.
Oh, absolutely.
Old Belvedere.
Yeah. No, Pembroke.
Yes.
Tall man, great rugby player too he was, yeah.
Tells me he scored 1 century in his life
Oh.
against Rush.
Oh, right. You've got to score it against someone, Matt. Yeah. I hate to tell you, I never scored a century. Yeah, no. Unfortunately, centuries and I didn't go hand in hand. So goal about to...
Look, 4 good balls to me.
Yeah,
It's over.
absolutely.
Could this be the first maiden of the innings?
Well, he deserves it. He's bowled exceptionally well. To quote you, I'm not quite sure where this boy was earlier. He's bowled with pace and he's hit his lines immediately. Finishes with an appeal.
And a wicket maiden.
Yeah, an excellent over. It'll give some degree of heart to the Laois men now. 123 for 1. 17 overs gone.
Are now 123 with a loss of 1 wicket. Stephen Doherty 52 not out and 2 good goals yet to score. From the Callisterim now, Rashid Meraj.
Here comes the Laois skipper. Good first delivery to start with. Always good to start with the dot ball. 123 for 1. Nicely played. Should just be a single though.
Yes, Laois made one change earlier. Left out a man with a rather interesting name, Ben Hur, which is
Oh,
one
absolutely.
of the middle name of cricketers.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Ben unlucky to miss out today, but I hope there'll be plenty more days for him. Good last couple of overs for
Yes.
Laois, Matt.
Nice single into the covers
Yeah.
by Tipu.
Yeah. Tipu's single brings Stephen Doheney back on strike. He's on.
Ramp shot down to final leg.
He was on 53. He could add another 4 to his total. He does. He goes to 57. The total goes to 129. "21 runs needed to secure the National Cup for the second year in a row."
Rather subdued period of the game now.
Yes, absolutely. But as you say, one wicket, particularly in a particularly strong stand.
Yes, this bowler looks the most penetrative there's been all day.
He's
From Laois. He's asking questions of the batsman.
right from the word go as well, right from the off. Nicely played by Gull, just rocks onto the back foot and punches it back to the bowler.
The way the game has gone, I'm just trying to work out in my head who may be candidates for the man of the match. It's hard to pick one.
I was just thinking there. I think I'll give you my own thought. For me, right now, I think it would have to be Dean Brogan.
Yes, I agree.
I thought his spell was terrific.
Yes.
I think he put them in the position. You know, having got them at 275 for 8, you know, it was...
Finished with a 4-4.
Yes.
And it could have been more, only for his requirement to come off based on his age.
Yeah, absolutely. So, while the two openers have done very well, that's just my opinion.
Yes. Mind you, Mr. Gull's 10 overs not for 16 was
Yes, it was enormously. Yeah. All the rush bowlers, Alan Eastwood bowled very well as well, I thought, and you know, it was just an all-round good bowling performance.
I think Laois went into the first innings with the intention of not conceding wickets early on, and it dragged a little bit longer than it should.
I think they actually paid the price for that. and yet you can fully understand them
Yep.
taking that.
Alan Eastwood and Tipu pose a serious threat
Yes.
to your top order.
Yeah,
so
absolutely,
if
yeah.
you play them back,
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
Just becomes a 40-over game thereafter.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. Yeah. Doheny on strike. He is on 58. Tipu is on 2 not out. Rush are on 131 for the loss of just 1 wicket. Going for the ramp again.
It's at least 2.
Yeah, I'd say it might go, will it, Matt?
Yes, it has.
Yeah. I think the one great thing about that ramp shot is the top spin it gets.
Yes.
You know, as soon as it lands,
Picks
it
up
just,
impetus, yeah.
doesn't it? Yeah. Yeah. $135 creeping ever so close to the magical 150. Just 15 required. It's been a great addition to cricket, the live broadcasting, hasn't it?
It surely has.
You know,
It's been great
not-
to see. And the standard of coverage is incredible. I was expecting to see basic streaming. But
No,
what
it's-
we have here, I have to say, is fantastic.
Yeah, it's a great credit to Cricket Ireland, Matt.
I've seen some
It's a-
streaming of other events and they are rather bland.
No, well, I think
This
this is a
is-
first-class production, and
Yep.
great credit must go to all in Cricket Ireland.
It's certainly been a great investment for the future because I think the ICC would insist on access to coverage.
And rightly so, too.
Yep.
I mean, it's great to see such numbers watching the broadcast. You
Yep.
never cease to be amazed, but
I hope this is available in New Zealand and South Africa because we have people there with an interest in what's
oh, it
happening.
is.
And
I've been getting texts from Los Angeles, from Australia.
fantastic.
Yeah, it's wonderful. Another 4 to the total.
And at the end of the 20th over, Rush have reached 142 for the loss of 1 wicket, with Stephen Doheny not out on 63 and Google 8 not out.
So 142 for 1 now.
Would Bumble say start the car?
I think he'd say start the car, Matt. I think the exhaust to be smoking. Another good delivery from this bowler.
He looks to be the best today.
Oh, by a long way, I have to say.
Low arm,
Yeah,
whippy action.
yeah,
and-
slightly slingy.
And now the batsman is
Yeah.
looked comfortable.
No, exactly. He's been... An update on the clash between Clontarf and North County. North County victorious.
No surprise, I suppose, given the low score.
No.
By how many wickets?
They won by 6 wickets. They got the runs in the 15th or 16th over. In the 16th over. It's another 4.
Yes, Stephen is a rather slight young man with a lovely touch.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So you brought up the subject of MOM. Where would you go?
I suppose it would have to be a bowler, given the way things have gone. I think Dean Brogan was probably the deciding factor in the first innings. He ensured that there was not a formidable total. I know Stephen's 67 is now perhaps 70 or so, and that looks quite impressive, but I would imagine a bowler would be the winner. So perhaps.
Yeah.
But then is it our call? Whose call is it?
No idea. I don't know who's doing.
Simon Dyke, perhaps?
Well, the media here today. Yeah. Yeah, good idea.
In calendar, I suppose.
Yeah. Ian is here, and yeah.
Fergus.
Yeah, Fergus is here, and I'm going to report that the National Cup champions for 2016 are Rush Cricket Club. Matt, I'm going to thank you very much indeed for your contribution. It's been terrific talking with you. I congratulate you and your club on retaining the National Cup. A wonderful achievement, and may you as a club go from strength to strength.
Thank you very much, Heathley. It's a pleasure to be here, and your coverage has been first class. Thank you, and your staff.
Thank you very much indeed. Matt Sheridan there from Rush Cricket Club, and on behalf of us all here, bringing you this live broadcast, can I say thank you very much indeed for your company. We've enjoyed very much bringing you the cricket over the last couple of days, and we look forward to bringing you more cricket in the I Cup starting next Tuesday up in Belfast. From us all here in Clontarf, Sloan, good afternoon, and thank you for your company.
Introduce the President of Cricket Ireland, Henry Tighe. Applause, please.
Yeah, okay, I'll work away. Yeah, thanks. Thank you very much, Fergus. I just want to say a couple of thank yous. First of all, once again to Clontarf Cricket Club, who've hosted both finals this weekend. As we saw today, the grounds and facilities here are presented in immaculate condition. So we're very grateful to Clontarf again. And as we know, this is a very significant anniversary for Clontarf Cricket Club, their 140th year, which is a great milestone. Now, next, I'd just like to say thank you to the scorers, Siobhan McBennett and Adrian Tudor. Thanks very much. I'd just like to mention to Cricket Ireland, who organise and administer this tournament, superbly run. Again, they put an awful lot of work into presenting all the signage around here and all that goes with it, and the live streaming. C. Heatley Tector there, who does Trojan work on the live streaming. Thanks very much. And I'd like then to mention the umpires. We have medals here to record what you've done today, and you've done a great job. So if we could ask the umpires to come forward to receive your medals, Aidan Seaver, Sum and Derek Dockrell. No, sorry, I've holy this. Well done, thank you. Well done. Thanks very much. Thanks, Derek. Well done. Thank you. Yeah. Okay. So I think if we could just now move to the captain of the runners-up. Could I just say both teams, congratulations on getting to the final. You know, you put up a good fight. Laois, you did well. You got to the 150. It could have been less. You fought all the way. So you have a lot to be proud of. You're here today. Well done. And Rush, congratulations. You showed your class. You know, you're a good side. So well done. Very well done. Will I do the man? Do you want me to do the man of the match, or will you do that? Do it later. We do the medals for our.
Thank you, Henry. Ladies and gentlemen, may I call on the losing captain, Rashid Miraj, to come up, please. Rashid, commiserations on your loss today, but you know, at 90 for 8, 80 for 8, it was a tough call, but a great partnership for the 9th wicket by the two boys.
That's right. I just like to say congratulations first Rush Cricket Club. They're way better team for us compared to us. In every way, they deserve to win today. And it was a bit recovery, last two lads, 78 for 8, and then we end up 150. Could be much better, but it shouldn't happen today. Yeah.
Indeed. Of course, you were playing aside a league ahead of you, League 2 against League 3. So, you know, it was a learning curve today for your boys.
That's right. It's still really honour for Laois Cricket Club in first time history. We reached the National Cup final. It's really honour for Laois. All members and all deserve, all staff, everything. It's really honour for us, you know.
And you won the Leinster Senior Cup for the last 2 seasons.
That's right, yeah. We did very well. We win twice in a row, but unfortunately it was not our day today. But we're still happy enough to reach the final, you know.
Indeed. You look forward to next season again.
Definitely, yeah, definitely.
Okay, Rashid, thank you very much. Thank you. May I call on Alan Butterley, please, the winning captain. Alan, congratulations. 2 in a row now for Rush, the National Cup.
Yeah, 2 in a row. we fought hard this year all the way through the campaign. Bit of luck along the way, as you need in cricket. Listen, I'd like to congratulate Laois for getting this far as well. Last year was our first time in the final as well, after losing 2 All-Ireland Cups along the way, Conqueror Cups along the way. Last year was the first time we actually got across the line, so it was a very tight game. So keep going, lads. You have 2 cups this year, your 2nd cup this year in a row. It's our day today, and as I say, just keep battling away.
And Alan, you were skipper last year when Rush beat Drummond in this final. You've captained the Rush to win it today against Laois. Will you go for a 3rd in a row?
Jeez, no. No, I don't think I'll be captaining the team next year now, to be quite honest, but we leave that for another day.
But going back to this morning, you won the toss, you elected to field first. What were you thinking with that decision?
Well, listen, we would have loved to bat first, but we showed up here this morning. There was a bit of moisture around. The outfield had a bit of moisture. The wicket had a slight bit of moisture on it as well. We just decided with the conditions that were here this morning that we'd be better off. First 10 hours we thought would be awkward, so listen, they had to work hard, and in fairness, they did work hard in the first 10 hours. There wasn't many runs scored, but I still think we made the right decision by doing what we done.
And young Dean Brogan, 4 for 34 in his 8 overs. Terrific performance.
Yeah. Dean done the same in the final last year, believe it or not. I think Dean had some great figures last year in the final with his bowling as well. It brought back memories, so it did. So there was a bit of deja vu today with Dean, so there was.
And chasing 150 for victory, the opening pair, Stephen Doherty and Lionel Jansen, a partnership of 123 in 16 overs, the perfect platform for victory.
Yeah, absolutely. Listen, when Stephen and Lionel get going, it's just lovely to watch, to be quite honest. And they have got going in a few games in this competition, which is probably why we're here today, to be quite honest.
Well, Alan, congratulations to you and your teammates. Well done. We'll be calling on you later on for the medals presentation. Thanks, Alan Butterley.
Thank you.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, the media have adjudicated on the man of the match, and they want special mention to be made of Stephen Doherty for his 71 not out, for Lionel Jansen, who made 64. But the media have adjudicated that Dean Brogan is 4 for 34. And may I ask Stephen, Alan, to come up, because it's a bottle of champagne. So he's not allowed to take the bottle of champagne. Now, ladies and gentlemen, may I call on Rashid Miraj, the losing captain, to come up to announce his team for the medal presentation.
Mohammad Ramzan, Anis Siddiqui, Paul Crook, Omar Rasool, Philip Blackley, Ahmed Smith, Muhammad Yassin, Amir Khan, Osama Reis, Muhammad Shiraz, and 12th man Jalal Hussain. If they're going to give me I am the last one.
Congratulations, well done.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Well deserved.
Thank you very much, Rashid. Now, can I call on the successful Captain Alan Buttery to announce his team and for the medal presentation.
Stephen Doherty.
Well done, Stephen. Good man. Well played.
Lionel Jansen.
Well done, Lionel. Well done.
Sadat Gul. Or Tipu Gul.
Congratulations. Well played.
Shahid Iqbal.
Congratulations. Well played.
Owen Conway.
Well played. Well done.
Dean Brogan.
Well done, Dean. Good man. Well played.
Neil Rock.
And Neil, well done. Congratulations.
Niall Mullen.
And Niall, well done. Congratulations.
Alan Eastwood.
And Alan, congratulations.
Sean Monks.
Congratulations. Well done.
Am I down to 12th man now, yeah? Daniel Coffey.
Well done. Well done. And we won on the cup, okay.
Yeah, before I do it,
Yeah.
just before we do get presented with the cup, I'd just like to take the opportunity to thank Clontarf. Lovely ground as they always have, lovely wicket, lovely tea we had this evening as well, so thanks very much for that. Again, I'd like to thank Laois there. It was a very fair game, nice bunch of lads, and I wish us the best for our next season. I'd like to thank Siobhan McBennett, who does the book for us every week and does a lot more behind the scenes, organising an awful lot for us the whole way through the year. I'd like to thank the supporters of Rush for taking time today to come out and see us playing as well, so thanks to all of us. And finally, I better thank this team of lads as well for putting up with some of my moods throughout the season, so thanks lads.
Ladies and gentlemen, Alan Butterly receives his medal, but listen to the roar now as he receives the Irish National Cup for Rush. So ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for attending the Irish National Cup final, and we hope you enjoy the game. As you depart from the car park, please take note of the directions given by the car park attendants to ensure ease of exiting. Congratulations to Rush. They've retained the Irish National Cup. Thanks for your attendance, safe home, and God bless.